Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I just got to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited to have finally gotten there. Welcome everybody on board. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed recently, everybody who is already subscribed, all my viewers. Thank you all so much. I know my channel wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. Please hit the like button, comment, share. That's a great way to energetically support my channel. Thank you all again. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here. I finished reading book 1 aloud live on Facebook, and I have uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy. If you've already read book 1 or you've already watched all those videos of me reading it aloud, book 2 is already written and published. These beautiful, very well made, very high quality paperbacks are available from Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, though, your shipping will be free. Okay, everybody who is not new, you'll notice that I have a new tablescape here. We're celebrating Easter this week. Easter is on Sunday, and if I did Easter next week, it would be over. So we're celebrating Easter all this week long. So this week I've got for your abundance visual, which is something that you can look at that represents abundance, that will bring the energy of abundance into your energy. For those of you who've been around, you know that I had a little pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. For St. Patrick's Day, I've had a little ladybug for spring. And, you know, this is Easter. So I've got Easter stuff out today, and I've got a little Easter bunny here. The bunny represents fertility, and that doesn't just mean like for having children. We all have energy in our lives, and if our life energy, the energy of our life is fertile, then we have a lot of possibilities that could pop up for us. So, and I have these cute little Easter eggs, little foam Easter eggs all over here, you know, because eggs are also fertility. One of the reasons why it's a part of Easter is they mixed the spring celebration with the celebration of remembering Jesus's resurrection. Okay, so you'll see here that I've got Master Jesus here, since Easter is about, you know, him. I've got Mary Magdalene, his twin flame and wife, right next to him, because she went through a great deal during this time of resurrection for him as well. We have Mother Mary here, his mother, who also went through a great deal. And you might be wondering who this is. This is part of the Keepers of the Light deck, all of these. And when I was looking through them to get to know all these cards, I came across this, and I was like, what is this? Miriam, first of all, is actually Mary's name. They translated Miriam to Mary. So I thought that was interesting that there's two here, and I've got Mary the mother and Mary Magdalene. So what this is the angel that Mary Magdalene saw inside of the tomb. And this is the angel that told her that he wasn't in the tomb. And this angel is interesting to me, kind of, because I'd never heard of this angel being like this before, but this angel is two angels in one. I just found out about this angel when getting this deck, and I've only had it for a few months now. So what is interesting about that to me is that it's a lot like my characters here, the two yet one. So this is the two, yet one in angel form. So anyway, because they're part of the ascension story, they're with us here today too. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the medieval Scapini tarot that I got through a miracle through Mother Mary. And to clarify, I'll be using my tiny little Rider tarot that I got through the same miracle. I got both of these decks through a miracle through Mother Mary. If you would like to know the story with that, there's a link in the description box that says the story of my miracle, February 2021, because there's a lot of stuff in the description box. I've got my life story in there and stuff. So you can find links to purchase my books in the description box. You can find all the links to view the videos where I read book one aloud. You know, if you haven't, give it a shot. It's a free book. It's a new kind of hero. Spirit told me to write an entertaining story that teaches elements of the path to enlightenment, and that's what it's all about. I've had reports of people feeling spiritually healed after reading it, so give it a shot. Okay, so if you do, thank you so much, and thank you to everybody who has bought a book or a couple of books. Thank you so much. So okay, so at the end of the reading, I'm going to be pulling Angel Answers by Radley Valentine and artwork by Marius Michael George. The Angel Answers, this is the gold just kind of rubbed off. That's why I showed you first. Angel Answers, Oracle Cards by Radley Valentine, and the beautiful artwork of Marius Michael George. And I'm going to be using the rest of the deck too from the Keepers of the Light. We'll get at least one card for that, okay? All right, so Libra, the way I read is minor arcana cards are messages about your free will, and major arcana cards are messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you wrote for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain life lessons that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. And after you go doing that, lifetime after lifetime, your vibration gets so high that you are then able to reach enlightenment. Okay, so we are dealing with kind of a destiny when it comes to the major arcana cards, but not really, because free will changes everything. There are times when we cannot change something that we wrote into our divine blueprint, and those instances are pointed out to me by the Wheel of Fortune, which you do not have. Okay, so let's start right here in the middle. Oh, there goes the phone. I'm having to do my readings a little earlier than usual. I'm right by the kitchen, so if you guys hear people in the kitchen or cooking dinner or whatever, that's I'm having to do this early because of Easter. I'm going to be going away for a little while. So okay, so at the heart of everything for you right now, you have the Death card in the reverse. Okay, so death is a giant change, but in the reverse, this is a stagnation. Okay, so you're feeling probably pretty stuck or stagnant. You're just wishing for a change, probably. You are, things seem to be standing still, but this is a major arcana card. This is telling you that you are supposed to feel this way. Okay, the tarot could have told you this in a different card, in a minor arcana card, but nope, you've got a major arcana card. And so this is an energy you're supposed to be in. This is an energy you should learn from, okay? The next energy that we read is the energy that is crossing that. It can mean some certain things. I think this is another influence that's going on with you right now. Okay, so the stagnation is crossed by the devil. The devil is toxicity. It could even be things like addictions. You can get addicted to all kinds of stuff, you know. There's some sort of toxicity here, something that's maybe you could be bound to, something that is holding you back. Okay, this is definitely the thing that is causing the stagnation I'm feeling. Okay, this could be things going on behind your back. There's a lot of things that this could be. Okay, we'll probably get more on this as we go along. Now here at the root of everything, we have the Popess, the High Priestess in reverse. This card is one of the reasons I chose this deck for this week, because it has to do a lot with Christianity. And you'll see here that the Popess looks very much like Mary. See, she's in her white dress and her white veil and a blue mantle. That's very much like the Popess here. You'll see. This is Isis. Okay. But this is in reverse. Okay, so what this is there's some sort of manipulation going on. There is this sometimes is black magic as well. It doesn't have to be. It's just there could be secrets. There could be or you're not using your intuition. Okay, I just got that. This can be things like, wait a minute, they're telling me to check the little book. You know, I do like to use the energy of a that the deck was created with, and so I'm going to look in this little book for you, and let's see. Yeah, these are different sometimes. Okay, so this is ignorance, short-sightedness, lack of understanding, selfishness, acceptance of superficial knowledge, improper judgment, shallowness, or conceit. Yeah, okay. So this may or may not be your energy. This is Virgo energy. But yeah, I'm just feeling like there's, yeah, this is part of this. Yeah. You must feel bound to something. The short-sightedness, I keep hearing short-sightedness, and so the stagnation and this, okay, let's keep going. I may clarify if I need to. Okay, so the next energy that we have here is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time, and this is the Hanged Man energy. Okay, this is so what this is saying is, okay, so this is the recent past, and this is moving out of your life at this time. So this is something that you did recently. Yeah, so this has an element of sacrifice. Okay, that's the first thing that came to mind. So you may have had to make some sort of sacrifice in order for you to see a different perspective, because that's what the hangman does. He hangs himself upside down. That's his sacrifice in order to get a new perspective on life, because, you know, we're always right side up. This is how we see life all the time. And so he puts himself upside down to see a different perspective. And why he does that is the new perspective brings him a certain amount of enlightenment. He learns. Okay, so with this whole the Popess down here too, where basically you were not learning. What? How did they put that? Ignorance, lack of understanding. You may have not gotten the complete download for this Hanged Man here. Okay. Oh, how interesting. They're pointing out to me that this is a lamb. The Lamb of God, I just heard. This bleeding lamb. I had a dream a few months ago about a lamb that bled when it was being combed, but it had to be combed. Interesting. Okay, so you tried to get a new perspective. However, if you had gotten that new perspective, it would have been upside down. Okay, so I feel like you made a sacrifice. You were trying to get a new perspective for some enlightenment, but you never really got the enlightenment. That's why you're still living in ignorance over here. There's secrets. Okay, for me as a reader, the next two cards are future cards. And, you know, you sure do have a whole heck of a lot of major arcana cards in this reading, okay? So before I forget, like sometimes I forget to do the control part. There is, I can gauge the amount of control that you have in this situation by the number of major arcana to minor, okay? And you have a lot of them here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Libra, something major is going down. Major. Something major is going down. And so now I'm looking. Yeah, all you've got is pentacles and one wand. And so you you're not, you don't have any cups here. This is not part of the spread. You don't have any cups and you don't have any swords of your own energy. Okay? So I think it's because you're feeling pretty ignorant right now. There's something that you don't know and you can't really use your logic or intellect to find out or you know, with something that you don't know what's going on, you can't, you know, really use your, you know, sword energy is mind energy. It's an intellect and logic. And so you can't use those if you don't know what's going on. And also the cups, I have a feeling that you are not feeling so much right now and also not quite trusting your intuition because, or you may know that there's secrets going on, but you may also be doubting your intuition at this time. And so we don't have any cups as well. Okay. All right. So what we have in your future here is the end of a cycle. Okay. This is the world. This is when you basically have gone through a whole cycle of learning, kind of like going through the enchanted forest and now you're done going through it. This is good. There's some sort of cycle because the cycle that you're in right now is there's an element of toxicity to it. So you do want this to end. Okay? Yeah, something major is coming to an end, but I'm also feeling there may be some travel involved here. Some of you might be traveling the world. Some of you may be moving. Okay? Some of you, it has to do with the whole planet. Okay? Even, you know, Gaia, perhaps, I'm hearing. She speaks through you. That's what someone just said. She speaks through you. Awesome. You know what? If we get a card about environmentalism, I'm going to be like, whoa. Okay, so this is the next energy in your future, and this is the Six of Coins in reverse. Now, the Six of Coins or Six of Pentacles is what I call my boomerang energy card. This is where you do good stuff, and all this good stuff, the good energy comes back to you. You get good karma because of that. However, this is in reverse, and I'm just going to go ahead and look this up really fast in the little book here, because this deck seems to be very different with meaning. It is based on the Rider-Waite, but these meanings are very, very different. Okay, so let's see. 6 of Coins in reverse here. Avarice, selfishness, envy, jealousy, bad debts, and unpaid loans. Okay, so I feel like this is someone else because this is about karma. Okay, this is a card of your good karma. Okay, this upside down, this is somebody's being selfish, somebody is envious and jealous. And I don't know about these unpaid loans, bad debts. But, you know, I will say that you've got 2 money cards here out of the 3 cards that are minor arcana. So there is a focus here on money. Something to do with money. So there must be the secrets and the toxicity. That sure does sound... Okay, so I think what's going to happen here, what I'm feeling is that this is probably going to come to light. Okay, this energy here is going to come to light, and then this is going to make the end of this toxic cycle that you're stagnating in right now. Okay, now see, that's all about a lot clearer now. Now this is the energy that's in your hopes. Okay, so this is the 2 of Coins. This often means making a choice. This may, upside down right now, what I'm getting is that you may not, you may be hoping to not have to make a choice between 2 things, perhaps. But what this is in their book here, this says literary ability, agility in handling matters, simulated enjoyment, forced gaiety, letter, message, or missive. So you're hoping for one or more, or perhaps all of those things. I'll repeat it for you. Literary ability, which is interesting. I'm an author and I'm also a Libra, so I'm very curious when I get these readings. However, I don't feel like this particular reading is so much me. And anyway, this is agility in handling matters, simulated enjoyment, forced gaiety, letter, message, missive. So some of you may be hoping to communicate that, you know, with the simulated enjoyment of forced gaiety, you're probably not happy, but you want to communicate in a way where you're not sounding defensive or looking defensive or being offensive in any way. Okay, you just want to be able to handle matters with your literary ability. Okay, so the next energy that we have here is the energy that is around you or your state of being. And so this is, in this deck it's called force, but in most other decks it's called strength. So right now you're being strong. You may even have a Leo in your life right now, because this is a card of Leo. This is the Archangel Ariel, the Lion of God. This is feeling more like me now that I'm holding this. Maybe this... Okay, so I used to get this card all the time. This is my first deck. This Medieval Scapini, I bought this when I was very young. This is not the exact same deck. It's another deck of this same creator here. But I used to get this card all the time because I was having to be strong through a lot of stuff. And so this totally makes sense now. This totally feels more like me, because that does make sense, where if you made a sacrifice to find something out and you still haven't found it out and you're stagnating in this in this blindness, in this ignorance, and you're bound to something that is um, toxic, then yeah, you're going to have to be strong. Okay, you're exercising your inner strength, your gentle strength. You are enduring. Okay. Now this is your fear card. Yeah. This is the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so Wands energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coin energy, the earth energy, that's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. To me, this is an Aries card. As a reader, this is very much an Aries card. In the reverse, this king is, he's stubborn, he's selfish, he's got a hot temper, he's manipulative. So I just feel like this is a person in your life, somebody who has a mature masculine energy. They may be a fire sign, they may be an Aries, they don't have to be though, they can just embody this. This Wands is fire energy, which is energy itself. So this is a go-getter, this is somebody who nothing holds them back. They burn brightly, they have, they're charismatic, they have a lot to say, they're bright lights, okay? But when their energy is in the reverse, they can be kind of vicious. They can be, this king energy can be manipulative and selfish and arrogant and, yeah. So there's somebody in your life that can act like this, and I'm thinking that this is the connection. This person who is like this, okay, is what you've been waiting for some answers. You've been waiting for answers, but you're not waiting anymore. So, yeah, this person is very toxic and possessive and maybe even a stalker. This is kind of scary energy. But here's the thing here, Libra, is the outcome. And this is the Emperor. Okay. Now this is also Aries energy. This is the sacred masculine energy. He's right side up. So I think that your fears are unfounded. This could be the same person. It could be that this masculine fire sign, or this masculine, whoever this is very similar. You've probably seen this side of them, but this is them now. They could have become the Emperor now. You see what I'm saying? They've been like this before when they were a king, when they were only a king. And I think their vibration may have moved up. They're using everything available to them here. See, right now, you don't have any swords, you don't have any cups, but this person is using air, earth, fire, and water. Cups, wands, coins, and swords. Okay, so this person may have leveled up. But because we have this here and the end of a cycle, it could be that this is you. You may have just bossed up. You may have just said, look, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm the king, the emperor of my own life. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, if you see yourself as more of a masculine or a feminine. Because personally, I have been getting this message that I'm the emperor. I'm also the empress. Libra is the empress. But for me, lately, I've been getting these messages that I'm the emperor too. So for some of you, or most of you, I don't know, this could be you too. You could be going, okay, I'm the boss of my own life now, okay? And I'm not going to be waiting around anymore for someone. That could be codependency, you know? Waiting around for someone. Nope, not waiting anymore. Hangman is moving on out, bossing up, okay? Let's see. Now, at the underlying energy here, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so finally, you've got some sort of emotion here. And let me just get the little book now because, you know, I have my meanings, but they're so different. And, you know, people work really hard on their tarots, and I just want to work with the energy that they made them with. You know, there's a reason why they made these pictures. This is a very different depiction of the Four of Cups. Okay, so in the reverse, for this particular deck, it's all about new possibilities, new relationships, new approaches to old problems, new acquaintances, and new knowledge. Okay, so this is what is the underlying energy. Okay, I think you may know that there's a bunch of new stuff coming. This is, when it's right side up, this is being kind of disgusted with life, sick of it, you know, you're just like disenchanted with life itself. And this is new possibilities. So this stagnation, I think you've been sensing that there's new stuff coming and you want this new stuff to come on in. So you're still standing still and stagnating with this energy where you may be waiting for answers from someone, but this is saying here, for the most part, you've stopped waiting. You've said, you know what, this enlightenment is not even worth it anymore if it's just keeping me stuck. Life in suspension. This is what's moving out. Okay, so I find like this is really interesting here now, because the death card, and so the death card in the reverse is stagnation, life in suspension, and so is the hangman upright. Okay, life in suspension is one of the key things that this little book for this particular deck says about this energy. This is when you're just waiting. And so you're stagnating, okay? But because this is the energy that's moving out of your life and the underlying energy is a bunch of new stuff, guess what? The end of the cycle of stagnation is upon you, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so I don't think I need to clarify. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get this deck off of here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and ask the angels. Now this angel deck has 2 yeses and 2 nos. So go ahead and ask a question. You might want to pause this right now and ask a question that you could get a yes or no answer to. Okay, angels. Is there anything else that you would like to tell Libra? All right. I'm like, whoa. Okay, wow, those came out in a bunch. And I wanted 3 cards anyway. Let me just pause this while I go pick those up here. No, actually, I don't think I have to do that. I think I can just... I forgot my little grabber. Yeah, I got them. Okay, good. All right, so in the near future, it's up to you. Oh, you got 4 of them. Yes, and look for a sign. Okay, so this is, yeah, they were telling me this is making some kind of sentence, so just don't focus on one at a time, read them one after the other. So in the near future, there's going to be some sort of choice that's up to you. I think you're going to say yes, definitely, and there's a sign that you need to look for that will help you make this decision. Now they're showing me the sun and the moon. Huh, that's very interesting. Okay, so yeah, in the near future, you're going to be getting out of this. Let's see if there's anything else we can get through the Keepers of the Light deck. Let's just see. Keepers of the Light, what else would you like to tell Libra? I hope you guys have a really good Easter. I hope you have some nice plans. What can you tell Libra? Keepers of the Light, is there anything else? Please give me at least 1 card. Thank you. Oh, well. Okay. Got a couple of them. Oh, you got more than a couple of them. Okay. Holy moly. We've got faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Now, I feel like this is, you are staying calm, you are staying strong. See the light in others, which I was doing with the whole fear and the Emperor card here, and see the light in the world. I saw all those cards as I read that off. Hey, it's Cernunnos. He is some people pronounce him Cernunnos. He is life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Woo! I'm going to claim that one. He's awesome. Oh, look at, he's even got these awesome horns. He's a Celtic god of the forest. Kind of like the Emperor, but more like the Forest Lord in the last deck I was using. Okay, Mercury. Oh, the messenger. This is Thoth as well. Open communication. Get a weight off of your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Oh, okay. So I think that, yeah, instead of waiting, maybe what you're going to do is speak. Whoa. Oh, holy moly. That's awesome. This is Lord Shiva. Transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Rise up, Emperor. Honor your inner force. This is force today. This is usually called strength, but this says honor your inner force. And so this is connected. Dance with the universe. That's beautiful. Okay, so I think that you're going to come out of this stagnation here pretty soon here, Libra. You've got some new possibilities. This cycle is going to end. This cycle of no bueno is going to end. New stuff is going to happen. You know, stand in your power and be strong, and everything is going to work out great. All right. That's what I have for you at this time, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, and see you next time.